Yep.
Yep. It's all in there. Everything's in there as far as what they gonna do to the extremist, so-called black
Yeah.
militant groups.
Yeah, they're gonna round us up, man. They're gonna. They said that's the project. They're round up extremists.
Yep. So now they're putting Kanye, a big ass, to control the narrative. All right. Everybody, Kanye has a large following.
He does. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him at like a fucking Sakari camp or some shit. You know what I'm saying? To be out there at a camp somewhere. And, thousands of people be out there trying to watch that shit, man. You know? I mean, yeah, like the brother said, he has such a large following. If he would go to that point, to that extreme, to go out to camps and start, like even just standing there learning. I'm telling you, man, these people would go fucking crazy. They'd kick us off the streets quick, man. They'd get our asses off the streets quick.
Hell yeah, and it all makes sense. Like I said, like the brother said, it's a possibility that he could be set up.
Yep.
But man, we're not ignorant to Satan's
That's right. Satan's devices. Yep.
All right. So this and the famine has to come. What better way?
Exactly. For him to get involved and bring a large following and have people, crowds of people on the streets, and that's going to be a big thing, man, that we're dealing with. Was that it on that?
Nah.
Oh, go ahead.
Reading on, Deuteronomy 28 and 49, Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flieth, but who is the national symbol of America? And Rome and Greece, the eagle. Go ahead,
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
America, this bastard ass little child language, because we have a holy language. It's called the Lashawan Kodash. Okay? Go ahead,
A nation of fierce continuance. Was that countenance?
Countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance.
That's them weapons. That's their weapons that they have. They're fierce as hell. Okay, go ahead.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
That's right.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil.
That's right. That's why we have to go to him for one of all things, man. You see? Shalom, brother says shalom. Wow, Edomite. That's so-called because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said shalom. So that's all right. Go ahead, brother.
Corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy king,
the children. Yeah, go ahead.
Or flocks of thy sheep, until he had destroyed these.
You see? He wasn't going to he wasn't going to allow us to prosper in any way, just like we don't to this day here in America. We can't pass down generational wealth, man. We were put in a position to not be able to leave anything for our children, to not leave any inheritance for our children, man. And be as though Deuteronomy 30 and 7 is happening, a lot of Edomites are falling into the curses, so they're no longer able to leave anything anymore, man. Okay?
Enchantments ain't working.
None of that. So before, back in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, a so-called white person bought a house, then they would move to another house and give that house to their children. That's pretty much generational wealth. Being able to leave a house that's paid for to your children. And then those people would be so well off because they're working, not having to pay for a home, that they would move into another better home and leave that for their children. So now the grandchildren have it. See, that's generational wealth, man. On a simple level. Now our generational wealth, back in the day we would have animals, land. We would give our children land and animals to start their lives, man. You see? This is called generational wealth, and that was taken from us, man. That the increase of our fruit, man. That's why we've been destroyed. We have to go to these people for one of all things. Them issues don't have to go to anybody for one of all things. You know? They're being given $1 billion every fucking year by America. You know? And they said they have their own products. They sell jewelry. They own real estate.
Right.
You know?
Right. They are not in the one of all
They're
things.
not in the one of all
Man,
things.
the Lord said He was going to come and get us and deliver us back to the land of the
Exactly.
Union.
Not the Balfour Declaration.
Right. In World
You know?
War II and now, exactly.
Official.
So, man, come on, man. They don't fit the prophecy.
They don't fit it at all. They don't fit the curses.
Exactly.
They don't fit. They don't fit. They're anywhere in there except for being the fucking wicked that the Bible speaks about, man. You see? You know, Book of Revelation says that the Lord knows that we're rich, man. You know.
And now they're saying, yo, man, I'm telling you, these goddamn people are the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Now they're saying, I guess it's a rabbi that said that he's in contact and meeting up with the Messiah.
Yeah, I saw that.
What are you talking about, man? You know,
I saw that.
Great.
You know what I mean? That's funny as hell, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's in contact. He's talking to the Messiah.
No.
But then, who was that? I think it was Elder Malcolm who was talking about, I believe, that he was talking about that this young dude, this young rabbi, up-and-coming rabbi, that these people like are reverencing this man, you know? So and he's not even, and as far as his status, he shouldn't be at a certain part at the Wailing Wall.
Okay.
But he's being allowed to go there. You know? So this is they're doing something over there. They're getting ready to build that temple. They're actually in the process. But the Most High is going to destroy that shit, man.
Right. Because it's a spiritual temple.
This ain't no physical temple, man.
Right.
You know, if that was Israel over there, I think I said it earlier. Where's the walls with the 12 gates in it? Where's the 12 gates with the names of the 12 tribes? Where's that? You see what I'm saying? Where's the angels that are at those gates? You see? You people are frauds, man. Go ahead.
That was verse 51.
Yeah.
You want more out?
Nah, go to 28 and 68. Kick them in the nuts.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Into Egypt again with ships. When you're talking about Egypt or Egyptos, that means bondage. You can read that in the book of Exodus. I believe it's the 20th chapter. Okay? So when you're talking about bondage or slavery, you should go into slavery again in ships. Go ahead,
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Mm-hmm. Your homeland, we won't see our homeland again until the Most High comes. That's through prophecy. Okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
We shall be sold unto our friends. Our enemies, man. Okay? The Holy Scriptures say that we will be sold to our enemies via cargo slave ship. Not our friends, not our brothers, but our enemies, man. So who are we in the hand of right now?
That's right.
Okay? Our forefathers, and now us in the hands of our enemies, man. Okay, to this day. Like I said earlier, Hitler said it. America doesn't know it has the jewels of God in its hands. You see? So all these peon Edomites, the little young white boy in the car smiling and laughing like this is a fucking joke, but when he gets that foot in his ass, okay, when this economy collapses, this shit ain't gonna be funny no more. Because Saudi Arabia is going to the BRICS. And when they do, your economy is finished. And so is your ass.
What's that president back in the day? His name from Egypt.
Nasser,
Yep.
Abu Nasser,
That's
something
him.
like
That's
that.
him. He said, "Who are these people? You know that left the land black and came back white."
You know what I mean? You know, come on, man. You people are you know. So we're being foolish for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's sake to bring this word out. You know, laughed at, mocked, scoffed at. Guess what? It doesn't matter, man.
Right.
We know what's getting ready to happen.
Exactly. So Kanye's not your prophet, man.
Nope.
The Lord chose, what is it? The lower people.
I got a scripture. We're gonna bring out a script. I got one coming out, talking about how when a rich man speaks, man.
Hey, man, that's pretty much it.
You know? Everybody listens when a rich man speaks, but when a poor man speaks, nobody don't want to hear this shit.
Exactly.
If Kanye was standing right here, he'd have a fucking crowd, man.
Exactly.
People would be calling their mama, "Mom, Kanye's on fucking King Street."
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They'd be fucking they'd be parking in the middle of the street trying to see him. Up here teaching with signs behind him. Okay? Denzel Washington was out here speaking, telling you that the Holy Scriptures was for the children of Israel. You know? Shaq. Fucking LeBron James. If these people were speaking, man, about this and they were out on the street corner, you people you'd be fighting each other to get there to see it.
Like you said, the hat tilted to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
The swag. Everybody
exactly.
want to follow.
Yeah. Your Jacob is the form of all things. But it's like what I just said. When a rich man speaks, everybody wants to hear it. You know? When a rich man does something, everybody wants to do it.
Right.
You see? I'm on that.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there he shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen.
Slave men and slave women, go ahead.
And no man shall buy you.
No man shall save you. Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther the Queen, okay? None of these men could save the children of Israel by dealing with the so-called white man. Shit, Marcus Garvey, what did they do? They took his goddamn ship because he was taking people back to Africa. They confiscated the man's ship. He owned the fucking thing. And they confiscated, they took it from him because they didn't want the so-called black man taken back to Africa. Even though that's not their homeland,
Right.
they still didn't want them to leave America. Because, and that wasn't even the so-called white man, that was the Most High. You know? The Black Panthers couldn't save the children of Israel. Okay? The Brown Panthers. You know? You people, we're supposed to be in a captivity until the Most High gets us out of it. Okay? Not a man, not a Balfour Declaration. Okay? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has to get us out of this captivity. Until I rise up to the prayer. Okay? You see? We can't get ourselves out, man. We can't fight our way out of this captivity. There's nowhere we can go because we're going to be oppressed in any land that we go to. You see? The curses are going to follow us anywhere we go. We can go to Antarctica, and there's really nobody in Antarctica except the U.S. military. You know, maybe a couple other countries, but we can't hide from these curses, man. Okay? You got more on that out? Go to Psalms 148. Read 19 and 20.
Psalms 148.
Yep. 19 and 20. Go to check Proverbs. I'm sure. How do I got Psalms 148? Hold up, wait a minute. Sword, old trusty sword out. I know I was right. I knew I was got that on there? 149 Psalms.
Oh, you said 149. I put 148.
Yeah, 149. 149, Psalms 148. 19 and 20. Oh, Salakia, it's 147. I'm Salakia, my bad. It's 147. I put on, why did I put 48 on here? It's 147, 19 and 20.
Yep.
I know why. I gotta do what my wife does. She Yayan. Around with the Yayan, Salakia.
Psalms 147, verse 19, and it reads, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
And nobody else, man. So his law, statutes, and commandments were given to the children of Israel, man. Okay? Nobody else. No other nation. Go ahead,
He had not dealt so with any nations.
That's right. He hasn't dealt with any other nations as far as his law, statutes, and commandments. So he does. These other nations don't know his judgment. Lord have mercy. You know. So the judgments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and the curses haven't been put on any of these other nations. Even though they're getting a foot put in their ass, you know. The curses in Deuteronomy 15 to 68 haven't been done to any of these other nations, man, because the law, statutes, and commandments haven't been given to them. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
He had not dealt so with any nations, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
You see?
Praise ye Yahweh.
You see, they haven't known the judgments of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. Okay? So the children of Israel went into slavery on slave ships. That's one of the judgments of Yahweh for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. You see? See that? Isaiah 14, 1 and 2. You know? So these law, statutes, and commandments that have been given to the children of Israel were only given to the children of Israel. Okay? Go ahead,
Isaiah 14 and 1, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
See, this is what happens after the Most High has judged us and has put us into this slavery and this hard bondage. He's going to come and get us, man. Go ahead,
And set them in their own land.
Yeah, he will set them in their own land. Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And who's cleaving to the issues, man? Nobody.
Right.
Ain't nobody. The whole earth ain't speaking Hebrew, because that's what the language is going to be on this earth when the children of Israel are in control. Nobody's taking substance to these issues. The little hat, small nose, a big nose. Okay. Nobody's honoring these people, man. You know, there's no peace in the land of Israel. The land is separated. There's 3 different nationalities of people living in that land, fighting like hell over it. You know, that's not going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. These people ain't going to have a chance in hell, man, when the children of Israel are in that land over there. We're not going to be fighting with the Palestinians every fucking day, getting rocks thrown at us. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we're not going to have to deal with that. So who are those people over there? They're imposters. They're a bunch of goddamn liars, man. You know? And I'll say it boldly, man. Well, I don't really give a flying fuck, man, how you people feel about it. You know? Because the lies are done and over with, man. You can't hide the truth no goddamn more. It's over.
Jig is up.
Yeah, deal with it, man. Just like you tell with us. Get over it.
Right.
You know? Fuck that. Go ahead,
Reading on, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
You see? We're going to possess them from servants and handmaids, man. Them issues that, you know, the only servants that they have is people that are working for a living.
Right.
Okay? And the U.S. government. You know? They make you work for, you're a servant and a handmaid through a contract called an application. You know? But we're going to actually have servants and handmaids, man. We're going to have people cooking for us, making our garments, okay? Tending our fields. They don't have that. They got rocks being thrown at them all fucking day over there by the Palestinians. You see? Go ahead,
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
And whose captives were we? Whose captive are we right now? Just like I said, we're still in a bondage right now. Okay? We're still in bondage. So who is going to become a bond to us, man? These other nations. I got them all right here. Okay, you got the 12 tribes of Israel and what, the 16, 17, 18 other nations on this earth? All of these nations are going to be slaves, man, to us. Okay? For 1,000 years. You see? And after that 1,000 years, we're going to get rid of the issues. Okay? And the rest of the fucking Edomites. You know? The wicked, man, that the Bible speaks of. You know? Go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
That's right. And we're going to rule over you, man. With an iron rod. You're going to learn how to speak the holy language. The Hebrew. Okay? Which Yahushua spoke. That's the heavenly language, man. That's the spiritual world's language. Okay? Hebrew. The book of Acts tells you, you knocked Saul off the horse, and he spoke to Saul in the Hebrew language. You see? That's what we're all going to be speaking. All the other nations. You don't have that right now. We're not speaking Yiddish.
Right.
You know? Kabilta fish and kalaka shakalaka or whatever the fuck they be saying.
Shakhan.
Shakan. Shakain and Shikain and what's that shit? Yeah, man. Yeah, is that it on that? Go to Isaiah 44, read 1 and 2. Hey, you're going to be speaking Hebrew, man. You know, not Yiddish. We ain't all speaking Yiddish. You see? It's a bunch of bullshit, man. Go ahead,
Isaiah 44 and 1, and it reads, Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Thus says Yahweh that made thee and formed thee from thy womb.
That's right.
Which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant.
Fear not, O Jacob. Fear not, Israel. Fear not, so-called black, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Most I said he's going to help us. Okay? When his economy starts collapsing. He's going to help the children of Israel, the elect man of Israel. Okay? Not everybody. Go ahead,
And thou, Jezebel, whom I have chosen.
Mm-hmm. You see? Was that it on that?
Yeah.
Go to Isaiah 45 and 4.
Isaiah 45, verse 4. For Jacob, my servant. Yep. For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name.
You see, the elect. You see, that's who the Most High is coming for, man. You know, he's not coming for it. Not even all of Israel is going to get saved in this go around. You know, not this ain't like Egypt, man. This is totally different, man. He's got to purge the wicked of Israel, man. Okay, those that did not want to come back to this truth. He's got to destroy them on this side, and they'll be brought back. 45 and 17, Isaiah 45 and 17 says, all of Israel shall be saved. Okay,
Yep.
and that's through childbearing, man, through birth. You're all going to come back. And you're going to be in your right mind. You're not going to be twerking in front of the fucking chariot. Okay, on our golden streets. You're not going to be doing all that wicked ass shit. You know, nobody is. None of the other nations. Ain't gonna be no motherfucking mouse on a stick You know? The fucking one video of a black lady, I think she said they was getting ready to cook a goddamn cat. She was getting ready to make a cat, man. Ain't gonna be none of that. You got any more on that?
Just a little bit more.
Yep, go ahead, bro.
Reading on, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
Though thou has not known me. Israel doesn't, they don't know till the Most High. Okay? They don't know who he is. They don't know his true nature. The true nature of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is righteousness, man. Either through salvation or destruction. And that righteousness goes into righteous anger, man. He could be righteous in his anger. You know? Look at the state of the children of Israel. Why wouldn't he want to put some of these people to death, man? They're wicked as hell. You see? They're doing the bidding of the nation of Edom, man. They're following the nation of Edom in their wickedness. The so-called white man. You see?
I seen a clip with Kanye West. And I guess he was on Drink Champs with
yeah.
And they was like, you're anti-Semitic or something. He was like, that's not anti-Semitic. He was like, this is anti-Semitic. He started hitting the beat. He was like, right? He was like, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. Kill that nigga.
Oh yeah.
Kill that nigga. You know? I was like, well, yeah, that's anti-Semitic.
But that's anti-Semitic. It's anti-Semitic.
That was hard. That was hard.
And it goes and runs deep because it's like you are anti-Shemitic, and I say Shem.
Right.
You are anti-Shemitic when you're destroying your own people, man. Okay? When you're destroying the so-called black man can call himself any fucking thing in the world.